So we get some theory down about the Tao practice. The major part about the Tao practice is that one of quite very old system, and I think what they're recording now is way before any religious setup. Okay, so it's a pure practice when they calm their mind down, when they stay in the cave, when the sun down, you're nothing. Okay, you just sit and calm yourself, and just feel the energy. That's all. Okay, from that they started to discover many ways of feeling this force, and the Taoists give the name called. We cannot give a name. We call the Wu Qi, nothingness. You cannot give the name. So when they open their eyes, look to the sky, everything is nothing. When they close their eye, turn inwardly, they feel something there. Okay. And later on, when we have more people and we gather together, those people that discover the force is set up a group, and more people practicing it. So religions started to set up that way. Okay? So a lot of religions have different way of feeling the force. And that is what my real understanding, and that's what the real Tao's understanding. So that's what the Tao said, the Taos, they have no name. Okay? And you cannot set the name. So, the most important part of the Tao practice we call the inner, sometimes we call the white magic practice, or inner alchemy changes. In olden time, they always say the Tao master can change the rock into gold. So a lot of people carry their rock on the shoulder from their hometown and walk many mountains and many mountains to show the sincere, in order to. When he find the Tao master, he put the rock down and said, "Oh, master, here's the rock I carry from my hometown. Can you change this rock into gold for me?" And the Tao master said, "Yes, I can do for you. But I tell you the one thing, when you bring the rock home, bring the gold home, it changed to rock again." So I said, "Oh my God, what am I going to do?" So the Tao master said, "Hey, look, listen, I have a better solution. I will teach you how to change the rock into gold for you. Okay? You like that?" He said, "Yes." So the Tao master teaches them how to change the hate into love, how to change the angry into kindness, okay? How to change the stress into life force, and how to return all the energy into more energy. So he go home and make more gold. And that is changing the rock into gold. And that is the first thing we need to work on that. We call the inner smile and the seeking sound. Today we're going to emphasize in getting you how to delete your negative energy that you don't want, the energy that bother you, and how to train yourself how quick and how fast you can change the negative to positive. And this is how quick you are. Okay? And you have to feel that this is my energy, I can change them. And this is not because you are afraid you go to hell and you have to do it. Okay? Or you want to go to heaven and you try to do it. So that is a different theory. Okay? And we always talk about transforming the essence into life force, Yin, Qi, and Shen. The whole team today, tomorrow, and next day, we're going to talk a lot of how to be, because there are research that when we feel love, when we feel compassion, when we feel unconditional love, and when we feel arousal orgasm, they're creating 8 hertz. And this 8 hertz make the cells. The 8 hertz make the cell the DNA split and come together and creating a new cells. So we believe when you under love and the life essence, you will split in a very, very, the cells will split in a very good way, and not a sick cells, not a bad cell. If we understand that this is good for you, not because you want to go to heaven, you might do it more. Okay? Something good for you, not good for somebody. Okay? And we've been trained that we have to sacrifice, even we have to die for other people. In the Taoism, we like to have a life hero, but not a dead hero. Okay? Usually we make a lot of money from the dead hero. Okay? We always make money from dead hero. Okay? So that is one theme we want to learn. Okay? And this is what very important part about we call transforming, return the energy up into the higher center. And we call the turning the water wheel. And we want to do the exercise, and this exercise will be continue doing for all 3 days, because we want to learn how to take the water. So we call turning the water wheel. And we're going to see a boy and girl here stepping on the water wheel and moving the energy and try to pump the energy upward up to the higher center. Okay? And that is we call turning the water wheel. And the important part is that the water can always, when it passes through the fire, so we believe, so we're going to be set it up for you, make sure you get it, is the Tan Tian, the navel fire. And okay, so all this fire, we're born with it. Nothing, what I try to do for you now today is nothing I give it to you. It's you already born. Okay? So I don't like to claim that, oh, I'm helping you, making you this and that. No. It's what you already have. I cannot give you something that you don't have. I cannot awakening your spirit if you don't have a spirit. I cannot awakening your energy, healing energy if you don't have an energy. I cannot do that. Okay? So some people claim, oh, I give you this and give you that. No. Okay? So there are nothing to claim because you're already born with it. Only that you don't know how to do it in a proper way. Okay? So we want to turn the energy. It's just like a pump. So we're going to work on a pumping system, a pump. Okay? So the pumping system is very, very important. And in the Taoism, always talk about turning the water wheel. And that is involved with turning for men, we're going to learn how to turning the testicle, and women turning the ovary, or contracting and turning the ovary. And the second wheel is the kidney, turn the kidney wheel. And we started to feel the energy go upward. Okay? So in the olden time, they don't have a pump. So they get a boy, and that means easy to get a boy and girl. Just pay the money, and you just keep on stepping the water wheel, and you pump the water up. So they have boy and girl stepping on the water wheel. Okay? And this water, when it go up, it transforms into, pass through the fire, it change into water. So you're going to see if you learn higher and higher level. In the Taoism, we divide into the 9 different levels. So this is the first level. Okay? And all the Taoists talking about if you want to be enlightened, want to be immortal, and it's very simple. If you understand cooking and you understand sex, you can be enlightened. That's it. So nothing mysterious. When I learn it, I say, oh, It's very simple. It's everything about cooking and everything about when you're going to make love. That's it. And that's all. That is esoteric. Okay? So usually if the definition of the religious is magic and sex, that's all. Okay? Magic. So everything about magic. How much miracle they do, and how you're going to be interacting, or we call reunion with God, or oneness with God, or oneness with the universe, and that is sex. So we call magic and sex. Now, the next thing I want you to aware of that our world floating in the space. So no matter where you go, you're going to be connecting, involved. So every single 1/10 of the inch around you, there are forces right on us. They're either affecting you, or they either go against you. So that's the only two things. Okay? And now how are you going to be the one that go against you? How are you going to make it stronger and they don't affect you? Okay? So they always have one thing bad and one thing good. This is how the Tao look at the universe. So now the West, they study and they have more books coming out now talking about the dark matter and the dark energy. And they discovered that before that they have no polarity. Yin Yang, no polarity. They have Yin Yang but no polarity. So they, no matter what they do, they cannot measure them. And now they discover that they can measure it. So that they discover that the whole universe are filled with dark matter and dark energy. And there are many countries now try to build an engine run on this dark matter and dark energy. Okay, there are many of them. And some people come up with a theory. Actually, one student sent me an article. They said somebody come up with a theory in America. Like they said they can make a dark bomb. And that is terrible. A dark bomb actually is the same theory as a Big Bang. That's all. You use the dark matter and dark energy. If you can make them a big empty space, so big, and this dark matter and dark energy bang together so fast, boom, you're creating a nuclear bomb 70 times more than a nuclear bomb. I don't know where they're going to bomb who for. 70% is very big. Here, 70 nuclear bomb explosion at one time. That is, I don't know, half of the world going to be destroyed that way. Okay, so this is the power, and this is the force. They are all around us. So the number. This is the new number. They said. So the number is that the 4%, the material world, actually the material or the atom is only 4%. So we still filled with the whole universe is 96%. So the whole universe are filled with this force. And the Tao said this is discovered it. Everybody discovered the same. So we call the Chi, and the West we call the God, or whatever prana, whatever they are. Okay, so this is filling with the whole universe 96%. The material we can see is only 4%. That's why at night you look at the sky is dark, and that the light you see is only 4%, including all the living things. It's only 4%. So that's how big the universe are. So we are constantly in touch with this force, so we call primordial force. Okay, primordial force, original force, the force that creating us, creating the whole universe, including all the living things, and including us. So we believe this dark matter and dark energy hold the original blueprint of us. hold the original blueprint. So if we connect with them, we started to get the original blueprint. The 4% of the dark matter and the dark energy become the material world. So we're going to be, so this force we call God of Wu Chi, or the ultimate stillness, access the power from here all the way to every living thing in the world. So if we look from below up again, so we, the earth, we know affecting us. The next one, the moon, very small. Okay, the moon very small. Okay, and we always see the same face of the moon. We don't see the other face of the moon because the moon never rotating around itself. But the moon is small, but affecting 70%. In the world surface, 70% is water, and the moon affecting the water. So what we have? High tide, low tide, right? Now, in our body, how many percent water? 70% water. So, if the moon affecting 70% of the water in the world, what we going to be? We've been affected by the moon. Okay? The plants, the sea animal, all the sea animal laying egg, and the woman menstruation affecting by the moon. Okay? So we call moon cycle. Okay? So we are affecting so much by this very simple little thing. Okay? Now if you go out, you have the planets. So we, including us, there are 9 planets. And we are affecting them by cellular level. We're going to talk about every cell actually are controlled by one planet. And we spin. Every atom and electron actually affected by the planets. And that's how the olden time they discovered this, and they set it up into the astrology way. The sun and the galaxy we call a North Star. And from there, so in our galaxy now they know that we have about 200 billion stars. So, and they know now we have 200 billion galaxy. So if you have 200 billion, multiply 200 billion, what's the number? That's a big number. That is about 27 trillion. It's about trillion number. The only one country in the world have the budget for $1 trillion is American. $1 trillion budget. No? So in the Tao divide that, so the North Star control us. So we're going to talk about our North Star also. But the North Star and Southern Cross, our axis tilted already, so it's affecting us. Okay? And now, the 5 element star, that's what the Tao view of the world, is a very big star. Okay? I mean, if you're going to compare how big they are, is that if we put all the planets together, it's still smaller than our sun. But the North Star, just give a number. Nobody exactly know the number. But we believe that the North Star is 100,000 times bigger than our sun. Okay? And we believe the 5 element star is 100,000 times bigger than our North Star. So, we spin, the moon spin around us 28.5 days. The earth spin around the sun is 364.5 days. But the sun spinning around one galaxy, it takes 280 million years. So one round, 1 year, takes 280 million years. So the number is very big. So everybody have a different year. Okay, every different one round. Okay, so all these 200 billion galaxies are spinning around the 5 major stars. And when you go up again, the 3 pure one, maybe the West you know as the Holy Father, Holy Ghost, and Holy Spirit. Holy Father, Holy Son, and Holy Ghost. The 3 pure one. So the 3 pure one is 100,000 times bigger than the 5 element star. Okay? And all these billion and billion and trillion stars are spinning around the 5 star, and the 5 stars spinning around the 3 pure one. And finally, everything spinning around the force. Whatever you're going to give the name, is okay. So we are working with the same force. That's it. Okay? So, and that is the Tao view. And that is my ambition to do it. It's very difficult to tell everybody we are working with the same force. Okay? So we don't have to kill each other and fight each other. Say, my force is better than your force. Okay? My God is more powerful than your God. So, see who have more big bomb and big tank and big gun, and their God is more powerful. And we killing each other for the same force. Okay? So this is one theory. And we believe this one holds our DNA. This force have the power access right to every part of the whole universe. Okay? And when you calm enough and relax enough, you feel the force. And that's why we are working with it. Okay? And in the Taoism, we divide, in this Universal Tao, we divide. In the first level, we have basic, so we have quite a number of basic training. And we have the advanced basic training. And we have the physical part. And we have the cosmic healing. And we have the higher spiritual part in the lesser carnally and the greater and greater carnally. And all these things, the higher level, we always it started working in a dark room. Okay? Because you need to experience the DMT. You need to experience the 5-EMO, the body separation. By building the DMT up, we call the spiritual molecule, not by draining them out. Because we store this DMT in the brain for the moment when we're going to die. Okay? So in the Tao, we call separation.